My good friend Josh is here from Dollywood. We love having him on the show to tell us all about what's going on this spring. Thank you so much for stopping by, Josh. Good to see you.
Always love coming to talk to y'all.
Dollywood, such a happy topic. We should just have our own show about Dollywood. I'm sure you guys would love that. So tell us about the grand opening.
Yeah, so as I was driving in this morning, felt that warm weather, and that always means that it's almost time for Dollywood to be open. So for our regular guests, Saturday, March 9th, we're going to be open. If you're a season pass holder, we got a special day for you on Friday, March 8th. Grand opening is a spectacle. We're always so excited. We bring some guests with us, and she always has a great time out there as well. And actually this year, what's really exciting, we're going to open with a festival. So the I Will Always Love You Music Festival is going to open with the park on March 9th. I
love that. So the I Will Always Love You Music Festival, are there other performers? What about food? Is it a whole thing?
Well, we always have new food with our festivals,
right.
And so that's always what I get excited about, the sweet treats that our culinary team cooks up. But we had this last year as a celebration. It wasn't a full-fledged festival, but people loved it so much. It brought so much color, so much vividness into the park. They said, hey, please revamp it, bring it back to us. So we're going to bring it back this year, and we're going to add in some entertainment with that. So we have some Dolly-centric entertainment that's going to go with this festival. So we have a tribute to her Trio album. So we have a show called Trio Again featuring 3 Times Lady, which is a really special show, great country music. We're going to have a Broadway style production based on her life that's going to be in our main theater, Celebrity Theater, and we even have a sing-along show that's going to be just those Dolly favorites, so our guests can come in outside and sing along with 9 to 5, Jolene, and all of her hits.
So how can we get an itinerary or see the schedule of the festival?
So the schedule is always going to be online, so Dollywood.com is always going to have all that information. Just go up to that main tab up top and find that schedule for the park events. You can see entertainment, you can see the food layout for the festival, you can see ride hours, anything you want to see.
Now Dolly is an icon, as we all know. Do you find, like, as her popularity has really soared the past couple of years, she's really, the park is really becoming about her brand even more?
Well, we wanted to make sure that we had her influence in our park.
Right.
So we're actually in the process now this year, we're going to open the Dolly Parton experience.
Right.
So that's going to come out this May. We're so excited about it. And it's a revamp of a land that we've had in the park since the 2000s. And we wanted to say, hey, let's make this her home field, right? So we're going to have an interactive museum experience. It's about a 5 to 7 minute walkthrough where you walk with Dolly through her life, starting out as a little girl in the Smokies, all the way to what she's done with the Imagination Library.
Right.
Truly is going to be a great experience. We have behind the scenes. That's going to be a wardrobe museum.
I love that.
It's a rotating museum, so you can come different times of the year, see different outfits that she's going to have, and it's going to be very interactive, very hands-on. We're super excited about that. But whenever we were going through the process, she said, hey, let's make sure we have a spot for my family. So we even have a Precious Memories showroom, and that's just a tribute to her family, her loved ones, those who kind of pushed her along the way on her journey. And it's really special for us to be able to tell her story and to say, hey, if you're a Dolly fan, if you love her like we love her, come to Dollywood and check out.
Speaking of hands-on, I've always been curious how much Dolly Parton has in control and say in roller coasters, themes, all these events you have coming up. What is her input?
Well, she is our dreamer in chief. So
love that.
That's what she is and what she has been for almost 40 years now of Dollywood. So she always has her fingers in everything, and there's you know, there's only so much we can build at one time, and trust me, her dreams are bigger and bigger and bigger every year, but she plays a large role in all of our lives and the property.
Her hand is on everything.
Absolutely.
I love that. So tell us more about how we can get tickets, more information, and maybe even beyond this season.
Yeah, so Dollywood.com, we can get all that information there. You can follow us on all of our social channels at Dollywood. I always say if you like to talk to people, call us up. We'll answer the phone, 1-800-Dollywood. You know, we have 5 festivals this year, all throughout 2024. Like we said, we have our new Dolly Parton experience that's coming out later this spring. It's going to be an incredible year for Dollywood. We have our Flower and Food Festival coming in April, on April 19th, and that's always another great one too, where you can see the beauty of the Smokies and the beautiful food that our culinary team prepares for that as well. So we like to have something for the whole family, whether it's rides, shows, food. We want to make sure that everyone's happy when they visit.
What's Josh's favorite part about it all?
I love the roller coasters.
Yes,
big rides guy, but I can eat with the best of them. So I'm going to go to the food all the time.
You talk about the food a lot. So March 9th kicks off what? That's the first day of spring break, at least, you know, my kids' school in here.
Yeah, so it's perfect. It's a main Saturday spring break for Chattanooga. So we called you up to make sure that your kids could be on spring break with us.
Yes.
But so that's going to be the grand opening, and then we don't stop until December. I mean, we didn't even go into January this year. So, you know, if you want to come for any of those festivals, we're really excited to kick off the year and to have that spring break availability for everybody.
I love it. March 9th, all kicks kicks off. Dollywood.com. Head on over there. Go on up to the road 2700 Dollywood Parks Boulevard in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. Thanks again for coming on, Josh, and
Thanks
telling
for
us all
having me.
about this fun gig you have and the fun stuff you do.